Hi everyone, my name is Thalia and I'll be talking about episode 6 of Nanatsu no Taizai, and this was a very funny episode, especially when it comes to like Ban and Meliodas, just them seeing each other again, having that weird high five kind of arm wrestling thing. Not weird, it was just epic, but you know, it might be weird for other people to be like, wow, they're so happy to see each other, this is very over the top, but this is just funny. I really like those two characters being together and just being happy to see each other and having Ban in the team finally. So really looking forward to the next episodes with Ban, and it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be very funny, and he's just a very entertaining guy and my favorite character. Looking forward to that. And then we had some foreshadowing at the end of the episode when we saw like different kinds of characters and a few flashes, and then we had the ending song, and after the credits we actually saw King, so that kind of got me hyped up as well. So I really can't wait for the next few episodes because they are really going to be exciting, and there's like this mini arc kind of thing that I really like that is coming up, so I'm really excited to see like how they are going to adapt it and all that stuff. So and there's gonna be development for characters that we need kind of now. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But about this episode, we had development for Elizabeth. She was really badass in this episode. I really enjoyed her scene of like just going through those bugs to save that kid, and then that kid turned out to be bad, and she just took the bell in her mouth and just spit it out afterwards. So Meliodas and Diane were fine afterwards. It kind of broke the spell. So that was amazing. Like, I really liked how she was just badass, and she was just proving herself to the other ones as well, and she really got a lot of respect from Diane because of that. And that was a really like a cute moment when Diane was like, yeah, I will carry you in my bag, I will take care of you, and then at the end she was like, I would fight for you, I would protect you, and all that stuff. So they kind of bonded, and that was pretty sweet to see. So I did enjoy that. So we have like Diane and Elizabeth and Meliodas and Ban, just like those two. Really like those two teams right now, so they're very entertaining. The one side of the girls is like sweet, and then the guys are just like over the top funny, and just like Ban is kind of like, and Meliodas can be like very hyperactive and all that stuff and get hyped up, I guess. So yeah, I just really like their scenes together and the development that they had. Also, I liked how Meliodas really cares about Elizabeth. Like, when he was fighting that holy night, he was like, no one hurts someone that is important to me. So he just let himself hit a few times again, like we saw like in a previous episode, but then he's like, okay, I'm done with this shit, I'm just gonna fight. And then he just goes like badass mode and he just kicks some ass. So that is Meliodas. I really like that about him, and he does really show that he cares about Elizabeth. So like the pervy comments that people have told me before, like, does it bother you? Yeah, in the beginning it bothered me, but now he does really care about Elizabeth. And later on in the story, like, I read the manga, so if I wouldn't like it, I wouldn't keep reading, so I wouldn't keep watching either. It doesn't bother me. I actually like Meliodas and her together, so, but then again, I kind of ship Diane and Meliodas as well, so it's gonna be a tough decision to like shipping later on. I think people will agree with me on that. So, but yeah, Meliodas cares about her, so the pervy comments, he doesn't really mean them, like it's just to joke around. So for me, then it's fine. We will see more stuff about that later on. They will talk about that and all that. So no, it doesn't really bother me. And then people told me that Ban was kind of pervy as well, but he isn't, because that is just Ban. He doesn't care about all that stuff. So when there's like stuff that comes across of like pervy in a way that he doesn't mean it, and he doesn't realize it either. So that is just Ban. He just doesn't care about too much. He's just doing stuff, so he doesn't really think about it either. So yeah, that's just Ban. He doesn't do any pervy stuff. That's just Meliodas, his thing, making the jokes and all that. That is just Meliodas. But yeah, like I said, the high point of this episode for me was just Ban and Meliodas reuniting again, and kind of like fighting with each other, and then how they just broke the barrier just by arm wrestling. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, I like it. It might come across of like OP, but that's just how they are. Like, you can already imagine how powerful they are because of that. So yeah, they rescued Samet in this episode. The thing is, I saw that they left some stuff out, not too much. Like, it was a little scene where when they rescue Samet, they actually talk to her for a bit and then she faints. We just saw her screaming and they took her and put her in the back next to Elizabeth and went home, and that was kind of it. But the thing in the manga, they kind of talk more to her and all that, but it's not too important, I guess. So yeah, it's not bad that they cut that out of the anime, so it's fine. And then they went back to the doctor and we saw that his wound healed up. So it was like a life-threatening wound, but that turned into a scar like Meliodas had right here. Yeah, somewhere. But yeah, that makes you kind of wonder like what happened exactly, and like why does it turn into a scar, since he could have easily died because of that and he didn't. So kind of makes you wonder. And yeah, then they had that whole party thingy because of the doctor. He was like, he just wanted to pay them back, and I really liked Ban just being drunk and seeing Hawk, like the pig, for the first time, you know, like, oh my god, you can talk, like freaking out about it. That was pretty funny. And also how he stole the clothes again from some guy just because he doesn't want to walk around naked. So he does have some pride. And yeah, that was just typical Ban again. He was funny, and him being drunk was pretty entertaining as well. Just like hanging, holding like the pig and be like, eh. Like, yeah, that was funny. It was entertaining to me. So I really liked that ending of the anime. And then we saw the whole foreshadowing thing and the credits rolled, and then we had the whole thing with King. So that's all pretty interesting. So let me know in the comments what you thought of that foreshadowing, of like the flashes of some people that you saw. And then we had the whole thing with King and pink-haired guy. I forgot his name already. I'm bad with names, so bad with names. But yeah, anyways, we had that whole thing. So just let me know in the comments what you thought of this whole episode and the ending and all that stuff, and what you think is going to happen. So yeah, that is kind of it for this episode review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back next time with another review, and it will depend when the subs will be out, so you will see that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.